What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Friday morning edition of the Daily Juice Podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. You can follow me on Twitter at SportsTalkMatt. We are here every single morning being brought to you by BetMGM here on BettingPros.com. All right, so a 2-2 night last night. Kind of a blah week. Up and down. Not really a great week, but, we haven't had one of these in a while where it's just kind of like, nothing really is going right. We're slowly bleeding with juice and whatnot. So it's a Friday, and to kind of shake things up a little bit, and this is Exotic Friday. I've got 4 bets to give you, all at a half a unit, that may either be spectacular or may blow up in my face. But I want to do something different because I'm a little bored. And it just feels like every night we're betting the same thing, and I'm just not really, I don't know. I want to have some fun. I want to mix things up a little bit. It's a Friday. I do have the parlay. The parlay is unlike any parlay we have done so far here in 2021. Really, in the history of the juice, we've never done this before. This is a quick one. This could either be spectacular or blow up in our face. It's actually a 4-legger. Our guy Cold Brewster and I put this together, so you know what the bets are going to be here. If you are on the Discord channel, you know where we're going here for the parlay. It's going to be a lot of fun to get into this, okay? So the parlay, the Don't Bet a Parlay, is actually a plus 1,100 4-leg parlay. You can play around with this and do this kind of different ways. You could go 3 legs, and depending upon where the numbers go, you may actually be able to get a 3-legger that gets to 600, but I couldn't get a 3-legger that got us to 600, so I had to add the 4th leg, which, rockets the odds here really high. But I'll get to it here in just one second as to what we're going to be doing with the parlay. I've got a future bet in the NBA. I have got a NBA bet, a hockey bet, and a baseball bet, all to make coming up here today on the program. Okay, so before we do that, you guys know about the BetMGM offers. Always right above me here on YouTube for our videos. The $20 for $100. Automatically you win it on any event using that promo code JUICE100 at BetMGM or on the BetMGM app, promo code JUICE100. All right, so let's begin with the parlay. And you guys all love this, and here is where we are at with this. It is a 4-leg parlay. It is a 4-leg yes for a run in the first inning. Okay? Yes for a run in the first inning. I can't go into every single one of these, but I'm just going to explain real quick, okay? The first one, Indians-Pirates. That will be brought up again here. We have a lot riding on that one unit, or that one big game, okay? Yes, Indians-Pirates. Yes, Cardinals and the Braves. Going back to the well here with Cardinals and Braves. Martinez and Fried didn't hit yesterday, but these two teams are very high up when it comes to runs scored. Atlanta is number 2 for percentage of time. First inning runs scored 35% of the time. They're scoring a first inning run. That's very, very good. St. Louis is number 5 at 33% in terms of runs per game. Atlanta is number 1 at 0.83 runs per game. And you've got a Cardinals team, which is 6th at 0.65. So these two teams who didn't hit yesterday, they should hit today. So I like that. That's number 2 for the parlay. So number 1, yes, runs for the Indians. And like I mentioned, did I just close? Oh, there we go. Indians, Pirates, Cardinals, Braves, Phillies, and the Giants. The Giants and the Phillies. Phillies are 10th right now in 31.8% of the time. Runs are being scored here. Giants are okay. They're actually 24th at 25% of the time, but runs, when they do score, they score a bunch of them because 0.69 is 4th best for the Giants. Runs in the first inning. How many runs per first inning are they scoring? 0.69 for the Giants. And Philadelphia is 0.64. So we're right here with two teams that are scoring a lot of first inning runs. And then lastly, the final leg of this parlay is the White Sox and the Astros. Chicago is pretty good, 8th in percentage of time, 32% of the time scoring a run here. It runs in the first inning 32% of the time for the White Sox, which is pretty good to jump on that. And then the Astros are scoring 3rd at 34% of the time, which is a good number there. And then the Astros percentage 10th best at .61 runs per first inning for the Astros. So that's a good number to have for us here for that one. And the White Sox are 5th at .68 runs per first inning for Chicago. Okay, so all these numbers are trending in the right direction. It's a Friday night. Maybe bats come to life. It's early. 4-leg parlay. By the way, I am going to bet this with you guys today. I don't know how much I'm putting on it yet, but I am going to bet this. This is juicy. I really like this. And I don't always say this, right? When I tell you, the last time I said this, I really liked the parlay, it hit. I really like the parlay. I think this might be good, okay? It's plus 1,100 depending on the odds. Okay, so once again, the don't bet a parlay. Indians, Pirates, yes, first inning run. Cardinals, Braves, yes, first inning run. Phillies, Giants, yes, first inning run. White Sox, Astros, yes, first inning run. This will either be an insane sweat or it will be, and we're done. One of the two. So let's ride, right? Let's ride. It's right now, it's plus 1,100. The odds may shift a bit as depending on the books and whatnot, but that is the don't bet a parlay. Okay? So, speaking of the Indians and the Pirates, we have been waiting for the Indians and the Pirates. We've been waiting for Friday night. Cole Brewster and I have been like DMing and talking about this as how much we've been waiting for this game because this is money, okay? I'm going half unit here on this. Pirates, Indians. All right? The Pirates, Chad Kuhl is 7-0. Runs in the first inning. This dude is perfect. 0-4 with a 6.45 ERA. I don't know much about Jean Carlos Mejia. Don't know much about him. Can't even say his name. But he's 1-1 with a 4.26 ERA for the Cleveland Indians. Indians score. Pirates score. All right? We're talking about two teams here near the top of the list. Cleveland, number 1, 36.9% of the time. Cleveland scoring runs in the first inning. That is very, very strong. We like that a lot. For the Pirates, we know what they are, right? They're 28.3% of the time, but they are 43-22. First inning runs to the yes. That's the trend that we've been playing. We've been riding it. It's been remarkable to watch how many times they score. Pittsburgh, 0.49 runs per first inning, so just under a half a run every first inning. Pittsburgh is scoring, but Cleveland is 0.71. Cleveland scores a ton of runs in the first inning. Cleveland most likely scores here against the Pittsburgh Pirates in the first inning. Cleveland's 18-15 on the road. Pirates 13-19 at home. They stink at home. Indians aren't that bad. Playing better. Indians just 4 games back of Chicago. They're 38-28 overall right now. Let's get an Indians first inning run here against Pittsburgh. Half a unit. First inning, yes. Minus 110. Indians, Pirates to the yes. Okay, William Hale has got minus 110 right now on this for Indians and the Pirates to the yes for a half a unit for them to score. I also saw it at minus 120. I saw it in Vegas at minus 120. William Hill minus 110. I played minus 110. So you got that. Pirates, yes, first inning against Cleveland and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Half a unit, we're riding there on that one. Okay, it is part of the parlay. So number 2, we got 2 basketball bets for you. All right. So I told you I have the Atlanta Hawks at plus 155 to win this series. Plus 135, the Philadelphia 76ers to win the series at a half a unit. Okay? Just the same bet we made with the Atlanta Hawks. Half a unit on Atlanta to win the series. This is a half a unit coming in here on the Philadelphia 76ers to win the semifinal in the Eastern Conference. They're down 3-2. They got to win this game here tonight. They are favored to do so on the road. Atlanta is at home. They want to close it out. They're hungry. And, well, Philadelphia may win the game. They may not. If they don't, we cash at 155. If they do, we cash at 135. We are up either way. Guaranteed profit, okay? I look to do that. I still think Philadelphia is very live to win this series, but I'm going to hedge on that plus 155. And I got plus money on the better team. Okay, plus money on Philadelphia at plus 135. So half a unit on Philadelphia. Going to come back and hedge on it, and then maybe we'll double down. And if there's a game 7, we may come in and try to increase our position or something like that. But let's see what happens. But I'm going to take the plus 135 because we're not getting that number. If there's a game 7, we're not getting this. So decent value coming back, half a unit. We're hedging off that plus 155 in case the Philadelphia 76ers come back. So half a unit there on Philadelphia, and then the other bet. And again, this is exotic. I'm not screwing around with the second half with the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm not fooling around with Hacka Simmons. I'm not fooling around with choking Joel Embiid. I'm not fooling around with any of that stuff, okay? First half, Philadelphia, minus 1.5 on the road at Atlanta, half a unit. Not playing with the second half. I got the better team, okay? Philadelphia's the better team. Joel Embiid was unstoppable in the first half. They were up huge, and they couldn't close it. I'm not playing around with the halftime. I'm not playing around here with this team potentially with the Sixers, choking it away and the Hawks getting another Lou Williams plus 31 type of second half, scoring 16 points and watching Trae Young go off. Just not doing it. Okay? Not playing, not doing it, not interested. First half, Philadelphia, minus 1.5. Okay? Minus 110. Half a unit. So half a unit on Philadelphia to win the series, half a unit on Philadelphia to cover. Minus 1.5 in the first half up against the Atlanta Hawks. I want no part of the second half with that game. And the last play of the day is maybe the most controversial, the most juicy, and maybe one that's just not going to hit. But here's my theory. The Vegas Golden Knights and the Montreal Canadiens. So last game, Montreal scored 2 goals and went up 2-0 in the first period on Vegas. The total 1.5 goals in the first period. We're getting one. My question is, could we get a 2-0 lead for Vegas or a 1-1 first period in Montreal? I think there's a pretty good chance of it. Vegas has started so poorly in the first period that on the road, it's hard for me to believe that Vegas is not going to give up 1 goal in the first period. It just feels like that. Vegas has been outshot in the first 10 minutes dramatically. Scoring opportunities have been outshot and outchanced dramatically here. And now Montreal's going back home. It would be surprised to see Montreal take the foot off the gas and not come out really fast again, and in Vegas having a tough time to stop it. I have over 1.5 goals in the first period at plus 120. It's a little dicey. It might be really sweaty, but I'm going to lay it. Half a unit, Vegas and Montreal. Half a unit to go over 1.5 goals at plus 120 is the third bet or the fourth bet of the day. Fifth bet, you include the parlay. So we give you a lot here today for a Friday. Okay? So buckle up. Here's the recap of everything. By the way, our U.S. Open bets aren't going that poorly. Colin Morikawa needs to get going. So does John Rahm and Xander Schauffele look very good. Morikawa and Finau, not so much. So I need at least Morikawa or Finau. I need 3 of the 4 to make the cut. That's important. And then let's see what happens the rest of the tournament. But I was banking on losing one of those guys to the cut. I can't lose more than that. Otherwise, it's going to be very tough to make any money on the U.S. Open. So hoping that we see an opportunity there for either Finau or Morikawa to wake up and make the cut here for the U.S. Open, and then make the weekend, and then make a charge here for Saturday. But okay, so again, here's the parlay: 4 legs plus 1,100. Indians, Pirates, Cardinals, Braves, Phillies, Giants, White Sox, Astros. Yes, run in the first inning, 4-leg parlay for the don't play a parlay. Half a unit. Indians, Pirates. Yes, first inning run. Indians, Pirates. Yes, first inning run, half a unit. Philadelphia, first half, minus 1.5 against Atlanta. Philadelphia, half a unit, first half, minus 1.5. Philadelphia to win the series at plus 135. That is a half unit bet as well. Vegas and Montreal, over 1.5 goals in the first period at plus 120. Those are the plays for a Fridays, pushing the odds. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me on Twitter at Sports Talk Matt. We're here every single morning, wherever you get your podcast, YouTube, and more for the Daily Juice podcast, brought to you by BetMGM right here on BettingPros.com.